Morning. Sorry. It is about 8 o'clock in the morning on Saturday. Yes. Two things I try not to do in this video is the sniffing thing and rub my eyes. See that? A couple things working. I'm not in the same spot. Hair still not cut. We're still pushing. Understand that this is uncut, unedited, not prima donna, not done up, just honesty. So for all those normal people out there in the world who are not, don't have time to, just do everything they can. So things happen, things move, things grow, stuff sidetrack. I was supposed to get a haircut yesterday. Yesterday afternoon. Supposed to get a haircut yesterday. Stuff went over on time with getting the trailer set up for this year, changing out lights, hooking up wires, putting in racks. So yeah. So as you know, if you're out there grinding and pushing and growing, you understand what I'm saying. So shoot, the goal is to trying to push that haircut up today and get that done. The looks are not as important as right now because we're not going to see a bunch of customers. So big thing is trying to get everything up and running. With that also being said, I thought this morning about the saying, be who you need to be to get where you need to get. Say that again. Be who you need to be to get where you need to get. And I did not bring my stand because my arm. So but yeah, that means I think a lot of people think that's like fake it till you make it kind of mindset and all that. And I started to really think about that and dive deep into that kind of mantra, that kind of saying, and fake it till you make it, or be who you need to be to get where you need to get to. Be who you need to be to get to where you need to get. Those saying are not being taught being fake. Fake it till you make it. Still, it's actually like do the habits of a millionaire, or do the habits of a doctor, or do the habits of a teacher until you become that thing. That's what you want to be. That's what then you have to do the habits of those people till you get to that point. Be who you need to be does not mean you fake who you are. Your principles are the same. Like who I am is who I am. Um, who I am, I understand who I am. For those who aren't Christian, I'm a Christian. I'm male. I am a husband, and I'm going. In my husband duties, I treat my wife as a partner. I want to teach my son, my daughter, and all the kids about Christian principles, not the church principles, but the Christian principles: love, you know, caring, respect, understanding your place, in the hierarchy of not male, female, God, human. Understanding that, understanding value of yourself, understanding once again love. I'm gonna reiterate that love, non-judgment, and that's who I am. So like that doesn't change when I'm trying to say I need to be who I need to be. Like I want to be a CEO, so thus I need to do CEO habits. And what I'm not doing right now is what I need to get done because the things that have gotten me, I love this saying. Things that have gotten me, the thinking and the movements and the actions that have gotten me to this point will not be able to get me to the next point. That's paraphrasing. Well, who fact checking? That's paraphrasing. You put that in, I'm pretty sure the quote will get you there. I believe it was Albert Einstein who said the quote, but I don't remember the exact quote. I remember the meaning. So I love that saying. The thinking that's gotten you to this point cannot get you to the next point. Meaning that if you have gotten to a level of success and you want more, if you want more, you have to change something in your in your habit life. You have to get up earlier. You have to set up a schedule. You have to learn certain knowledge. You have to change something to get to that next level. Because all that knowledge that got you to that level, that's it. So your habit needs to change. Your tactics need to change. Something or your knowledge base needs to change. Or your exposure level needs to change. Those are things that need to change to get you to the next level. You need to see different things. You need to be different places. You need to network and meet different people. You need to read a different book. You need to learn different knowledge. Some people need to go back to school. It's different things. Something needs to change to get you to the next level. So be who you need to be to get to where you need to get to. Does not mean people out there. A lot of people put a negative connotation on that stuff and fake it till you make it. Like It's a positive thing, meaning that, hey, we're growing creatures, we're growing, we're learning, we're getting better. So focus on that. And that's what I'm focusing on. And realizing that like I'm not there. I used to think like, being honest with you, until this week, I realized, like I was listening to ET and some other people talk. I'm like, oh, Justin, you got enough tools in your tool chest to get to, get to level. You've ran a business before. It was successful. Blah, 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 blah. Pat myself on the back. Yes, it was. Yes, it was successful. Yes, I grew it. No. But it's different changes. It's different variables. I'm not 100% in the field anymore. I have a daughter. I have a wife. 3 huge variables that I've been looking over. So for that, I need to change up my strategy, change up what's going on, change up my knowledge base, get back in the books, get back to educating myself, get back to studying myself, get back to diving deep. So I know it's obvious, but like, oh, it's obvious. It's obvious. Why would you not think of that? But you need to grind the things you're not thinking. Hey, but when you realize it, and then you need to act on it. It's the biggest thing. So the gap analysis we talked about last night, where I am, current state, where I want to be, there's a difference. So understand the variables and hindrance and obstacles in that gap analysis. Then start doing things to make sure you can get past those obstacles, variance, and variables. Understand your positive things in there. Say what you do have going for you. Understand what can hinder you, and it's not even hinder you in a bad way. So it's like, I love my wife. I love my daughter. I love my cousins who listen to in the field. So like, I love that situation. So it's not like it's hard, but it's like, it's different. Doesn't mean that obstacle is just something that's different. Sometimes there's a variation. So you have to adjust and you have to set yourself up. So what are the obstacles in your life? What are the objectives? What are the variances in your life? What are the variables? How can you still get to your point? How can you still get to your destination with that stuff? How can you still get to destination at the time you want to get there? Not just get to there. It's not just this lethargically go, I'll get there when I get there. No. How do you get there in still hitting your deadline? So I still want to be a millionaire in 5 years. So yes. So less than 5 years. I have own $1 million, own assets of $1 million. And on top of that, in 10 years, I actually have $1 million. So what do I need to do to get to that point? What do I need to change? And to you last night, one big thing I need to change. 2 couple things I need to change is make sure I schedule, nobody else. I schedule no matter what. That's a commitment. I need to schedule no matter what. I need to over communicate. Changes, thoughts in my process, everything needs to be over communicated to my younger cousins and to the 3 people in the field who I want to be 3 branch managers. So they need to know everything I'm thinking. I need to over communicate. I need to be beyond scheduling, and I need to execute no matter what. So those are 3 things that I know I need to do. So all right, you hear it here, like self-assessment, self-understanding, what you need to do to get to the next step. What do you hopefully see you need to do to get to the next step? That's all I'm thinking about. Good thoughts. I feel like this is a growing process of all entrepreneurs. All like you get to a point, you kind of plateau. Then you ask these questions. What do I need to do to the next step? Then you start getting back up, plateau again. What do I need to do to get to the next step? Who I need to be around? Who I need to expose myself to? What do I need to learn? What do I need to understand? What do I need to do? Okay? So get to the next step. Time to get to the next step. Let's keep growing. And if you're already growing, as you're growing, continue to ask yourself this, and your plateaus will be short. So continue to always ask yourself this, so you'll be like, you have a short plateau, keep going, instead of a long plateau, and then, so, yeah. Whoa, about to drop the camera. All right, so habits, waking up, already done that. We got an agenda, working out, doing the hygiene thing morning and night, and an hour of unproductive media or less. Goals have something like a side effect, a little effect. But anyways, goals, listen when God speaks, so I can show God's love through all my actions. Have a nationwide franchise lawn care company. Is my camera? I made it clear. So you see it. No editing. Man, I made it not as clear. All right, so Nationwide Franchise Lawn Care Company. I have a relationship with family, friends, in-laws, inner circle, and help siblings better their best. As you know, as always, love others, and most importantly, love yourself. This is back to a longer video. I know. I want to get it off my chest, make sure people understand what's going on. Hopefully, it helps somebody better get past their hurdles, get past their little struggles, get past their big struggles, get past that little something that's holding you back. Hopefully, this message gets to you and get you to the next level, or start you on to working to the next level. Don't know who's gonna see it, don't know when they're gonna see it, but when they see it, hopefully it's a point in their life where they need it, and they need it to get to the next level, and they like a little motivation, different perspective, different little. I'm gonna get more stable with my cameras also, because I saw myself moving all around. But yeah, it's gonna get back to a stable situation. But yes, get to the next level. As always, always. Love always. Love others, and love yourself. Love yourself, and value yourself to the utmost. Peace.